What's up everyone, it's Jay, and in this video I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to do the 999 cart trick method coming up. So now I'm going to show you how to actually track product sales using the 999 cart trick method, and I'm going to go to Amazon and type in yoga mat. So I type in yoga mat, and then all my results come up. Now obviously yoga mats sell really well, we all know that to begin with. If I click on Jungle Scout or AMZ Scout Pro, it's going to give me a gigantic number for sales. So here we can see the number of sales coming up in Jungle Scout. These numbers are obviously off the charts high. If you got into yoga mats a few years ago, you're doing really well, but how do I know for sure how many units these are actually selling? So I'm going to click out of this. I'm going to come to AMZ Scout Pro. Now one cool feature of AMZ Scout Pro over Jungle Scout, it does actually have the 999 cart trick method built in where it shows you the inventory of a particular product. So over here on this middle barrier section, this middle row, I can see the first product here has 999 units in stock. The second one has 511. Anything under 999, I should be able to do the trick to, or products that don't limit how many you can purchase. So if someone limits the amount you can purchase and says, hey, you can only purchase 5, I won't be able to do it to a product like that either. First though, I'm just going to click on this first one, this first yoga mat. I know it's got the 999 limit, or sorry, not 99 limit, but it has a quantity over 999 units. So I'm actually going to come over here. I could see that it would let me add more than 29, 30 units. I'm going to left click on it and add it to my cart. And then I'm going to come up here to cart and I'm going to left click on cart. And that's going to show me everything inside of my cart. So here's the yoga mat that we just entered. Now, the 999 will not work if they have more than 999 units in stock. So if I type in 999 here and hit enter, all I'm going to get is that the maximum number of items has been exceeded and blah, blah, blah. I cannot track that particular product. But what I can do is just hit that save for later. And these other ones that I've already added, these other mats, they don't have more than that in stock. So if I just left click on this and come down in 10 plus, then type in 999 and hit enter, I can see that that particular product has 192 units in stock right now, so I can see that number. And I know that's what they have in inventory for today. And I'm just going to come back here and hit 1 and hit enter and just leave that alone. I'm going to come to the second product and I can hit 999 again here. And I can see they have 461 units currently in stock. I'm going to reset it by hitting 1 and then hitting enter again. And then I'm going to come down to my third yoga mat and hit 999, enter. I can see they have 511 in stock right now for yoga mat number 3. And then come back here and hit 1. And then I'm all done. And then what I'll do is take those numbers for today and I'll put them into an Excel spreadsheet. So I'm just going to slide an Excel spreadsheet over that I've already been working on with these yoga mats. And you can see the first yoga mat, it had 191 units in stock today. And then the previous day though, it had 202 units in stock. And then the previous day was 224. So they sold 22 units one day and then 11 units the next day. The next yoga mat down, 461 and then 511. And you can see I've been tracking them for a couple days and you can see the number of units that they've sold every single day. So if I come from 224 to 202 and 191, then I can have an average number of units sold over here. So I can see between those 3 days, they've sold 33 units or 11 units per day. And then I would do the same calculations for the other. I can say they sold 13 units and then again they sold 8. So here in a 3-day span they sold about 21 units, so they're averaging about 7 units per day. And then over here we went from 542 to 511. Again, 31 units there, so about 10 units per day on that particular product, and that's how you do the 999 cart method. So every single day you go in, you check the quantity bar, hit 10 plus, hit 999, and then up comes that number, and then it'll show you how many units are actually in stock. So that's how you do the 999 cart method. The only thing that prevents that is if someone has more than 999 units in stock, or if they limit how many items you can add to your cart. A lot of good sellers or advanced sellers will limit that number to 2 items or 5 items or 10, but you will not be able to run it on those particular items. Probably half of the items you see on a search page won't let you use this as an official tracking method, but it's a really good way to make sure that an item is selling the number of units that you think it is. And what you typically want to do is you want to track at least 5 or 6 products on page 1 for whatever you're looking at, whatever product is, to make sure their sales are very, very strong. So use the 999 cart method on 5 or 6 different products, track them for at least a week, maybe a month, depending on the season, and make sure the sales are strong and that they're there and that that's a product that you're confident in based on what they're actually selling. Just remember, everything you're doing with AMZ Scout Pro or Jungle Scout, it is an estimate. AMZ Scout Pro, of course, does have the inventory tracker in it, so it is a little bit more accurate, in my opinion, for sales, but you've got to make sure that you actually back up your numbers with real data, and you can only do that with the 999 track method. If you want to see more content just like this in the future, make sure you smash that like and subscribe button below. I will be making more content like this moving forward. Stay tuned.